Hello and welcome to Monument Cycling's highlight package of third round of the British Cycling National Circuit Race Series in Guildford. We've had the first two rounds where we saw winners from Frankie Hall and from Millie Cousins, neither in attendance here today, along with race series leader Robin Clay. The start was rapid and the pace was high as several riders were dropped very early on the cobbled climb on Main Street, and it was Alex Morris, the defending champion and local girl, who was setting the early tempo. Morris kept the pace high for quite a few laps, but it was the attack from Florence Grafton of FTP Fulfill the Potential Racing that really kicked things off. Shaw was very quick to close it down, and Morris wasn't letting the Scottish Crit champion get away that easily, and it was all back together. Emily Proud and Lucy Glover spent a lot of time on the front together, trying to just set their tempo that they were comfortable with. Shaw and Morris also came up occasionally to help with the tempo setting. Several riders losing contact in the bunches, the peloton continued to shrink. The technical roads showed to be difficult as there was a crash from Florence Grafton of FTP Fulfill the Potential Racing, also bringing down Shibden Apex's Alice Collins. Both were okay and able to finish the race. There was a brief period where Albert Development brought Beth Morrow and Kira Bond to the front to work for their leader Ailey Shaw, but it didn't last too long as they used too much energy, and as quickly saw Emily Proud back on the front again. The pacing was a decent tempo for quite a while, but then finally the attack came from defending champion Alex Morris, getting a good gap early on, but Ailey Shaw was quick to react, sprinting across to the Canyon SRAM rider and getting away from the main group. They brought out a good gap, but were joined by 18-year-old Lucy Benazet-Mins from Tofoti Everyone Active. The young rider is the Irish junior road and time trial champion and showed that she's got great potential in bridging that gap. In the penultimate lap, Benazet-Mins gave her all to try and do an all-or-nothing attack, but it was relatively easily covered by Morris and Shaw. Morris, since the attack, was sat on the front apart from this moment where Benazet-Mins came through to try and move. Morris just continued to set her tempo as Shaw was glued to her wheel, looking cool as a cucumber. There was a few challenges through the corners and Shaw led into the final corner and sprinted all the way up Main Street to take the win. There was no doubling up for the defending champion as Ailey Shaw takes her first National Series win.